Okay, so we're going to have the teams coming out soon with the Recurve Open mixed team, and this is the bronze final, and we have Iran on target 1 and Russia on target 2. And this is the second time today that we've seen Zara Namati, who was in the ladies team in our first match of the day this morning. So I think she's going to be a busy lady because she's in the individual as well. And in Russia we have Sergey, who we saw in the gents team just a few minutes ago, winning a gold medal with the last arrow, and Svetlana, who was also in the ladies team. She was their kind of anchor lady, shooting in 3rd place. So if these people look familiar, it's because you've already seen them in the other teams.
And this is where you may see that they have an advantage of having been out on the field of play already, on the finals venue, is that it'll be interesting to see what happens with the Russian lady, to see what happens with our so-called curse of the rights on target number 2. And just waiting for the field of play to be ready, the judges to give their final instructions to the teams.
And these teams were ranked 1 and 2 coming into qualification.
Oh, interesting. And here we are in the bronze medal match.
Yeah.
Each team, this is timing is a little bit different than it was during the regular teams matches. In the 3-man teams, each team had 2 minutes. Here, each team has 80 seconds. So if you break it down, it's about 20 seconds per arrow.
Which is, it can be quite tight.
Particularly if the weather's not cooperating, if it becomes an issue. Although it's a false start. Gonna
Her arrow came off the rest, I think. And that costs time. I think that was a good recovery.
Absolutely. She didn't seem like it upset her at all to have to put the bow down and start over again, reset the arrow on the rest. Nice quick shot from her partner.
But it's interesting there on the that right-hand target again. And despite the fact that he's just come off from winning the gold medal and he was putting them in the 10 all the time, he's drifted right on that right-hand target. That's a good start for Zara, straight in the 10. She'll be happy.
At high 6.
Yeah,
That's
I think he
unusual.
looked a little nervous with that first shot there.
The 10 from Russia. 9, pardon me. Ten seconds left. He's got plenty of time.
Yeah.
He was at full draw.
Wow.
Nicely done.
Yeah. I don't think he can be too disappointed with an arrow just 2 centimeters from the X. That's, wow. Well, I think she almost broke her first arrow.
That's consistent shooting.
Yeah.
And it's, earlier Pippa was talking about the rhythm that you get in as an archer, and it's, when you only get to shoot 1 arrow at a time, sometimes it's difficult to establish that rhythm and keep it going. And it's, when you're just shooting 1 at a time, there's stop and start and stop and start and stop and start, and you're watching other people shoot, you're watching your partner, your teammates shoot, and it's important to practice these scenarios and practice these formats, and you get comfortable with it, to know what your rhythm is like in a match. Because as you pointed out, it's not the same as individual.
No, it's not. And I think you can practice a lot, you know, like with team training, but there is no substitute for actually getting out there and being on the big stage. That experience is amazing. And in fact, Zara's partner, he's absolutely brand new to our system, so we don't know his history at all. So
and we have
come out there and shot well.
Fewer errors to pole and call, so this match moves along a little bit faster. These series of matches will move along a little bit faster.
Russia shooting first with an 8. That's a great 10. Replied with another 10. And a 7. So Zara has shot 3 arrows, 3 10s. Svetlana's not quite finding the form that she did in the women's recurve match earlier. Having said that, she's gone into the 10 now.
All right, Pippa. Just give her some direction before she lets it go. Nicely done.
Nice 9. So Iran will need 2 10s to tie this set.
Not out of the realm of possibility for Zara.
No. That is no.
Gave a little bit of English on that one. If you noticed, her bow arm came over across her body, which is not her usual follow through. So she may have sensed. The partner came back. The teammate came back with a better arrow, though. Nice.
Both teams shooting consistently within the time, ending with about 10 seconds to spare. Now, 10 seconds isn't much if something happens to go wrong, but that's fine under the normal course of events. So now we have 2 set points all. So this is going to be a tight match between the number 1 and number 2 seeds.
So qualifying, how do you get here from the individual competition?
Sorry?
Qualifying for mixed teams, how do you get here?
It's based on the highest score from your actual team. So say you have 3 ladies shooting in the qualification round, it's the highest ranked lady and the highest ranked gent from a team. Although the team manager can request to put somebody else in if they need to for any particular reason. So if somebody was ill, for example, the country wouldn't lose the place of the match. They would just be able to substitute a different archer. So scores are tied. It's a nice 9. There's not much margin for error with a mixed team when you're shooting so few arrows.
Correct.
Two 9s, that's solid.
Still kind of hovering on the right side of that target. But they're in the gold.
She's back in the 10. I think when she released that, there was a real look of determination on her face.
Make sure she had a nice, strong finish.
I think he's shot well, you know, considering his relative inexperience. He's really doing a good job. She's gone a little right again. And the flags are hardly moving.
But at times the breeze does feel a little bit puffier than it has. I don't know that I still am not sure that it's enough to push those arrows over there.
No.
But if for whatever reason, if the lay of the land, if the bend of the earth, whatever it is, if it's causing that trend that Pip and I are seeing to have right arrows on that number 2 target, the slightest amount of wind may change that.
It's an 8 from Sarah Namati.
Her teammate
he's shooting really well.
Is improving as the match gets longer.
Yeah.
Maybe just getting a little bit more comfortable with his
getting in the groove.
Yep.
I think it can't be easy either for Zara right now because, of course, you know, she was in that Recurve women's team match and Italy won with the circumstances because really ran out of time to shoot their last arrow. And I think to pull yourself back from something like that, come out here and shoot your best, it's really tough. I know she's very experienced, but it's still really tough.
Absolutely. It's that's where your mental game comes into play.
Yeah.
And you just say, all right, that was over and done with, just like one arrow versus another. Learn from it. What are you going to do to fix it the next time? And move on. All right. So we've got Iran leading 4-2 over Russia in the Recurve mixed open. Russia needs to have a strong set this time around to tie up the score and force a shoot off.
She looks very determined.
Nicely
nice
done.
shot. Real nice shot. From the moment she drew that back, I thought it was going to be a good one.
He's a consistent shooter.
He's very consistent. I'm not certain what his individual ranking is.
That was a quick shot.
It was, but
nicely done.
He didn't have the best arrow to start, but since then he's really been doing well.
So far leading this set by 1 point, the Russians are. But it's all it takes to take the set points. That's
Another
the way to do it.
Oh, that's a shame.
Not a usual shot
No.
for him, just after we were commenting on how consistent he has been since we've
Yeah.
seen him today.
But that's pressure for you.
It looks like she's taking advantage of that.
Yeah.
They need a 6 6 to tie it up, 7 to win, or maybe an 8. There's that last arrow from the Russians.
That's an 8.
Last arrow from the Russians was so that we do have a winner. Even if they upgrade that arrow with the asterisk on the
Yeah, it's still not
Russian
going to be
target,
enough
it's not gonna be enough.
if they upgrade the arrow. So after that upset for Zara earlier on today, we have a winner in the match. Iran win the mixed team bronze medal, and unfortunately for Russia, they come fourth in this competition. I'm sure they'll come back stronger another time.
Islamic Republic of Iran had a bronze medal. Congratulations.
Scores have been confirmed, and winners are heading off the
Judges are
play.
indicating for the teams to clear the line. Handshakes all round.